Yer, what's poppin'? Good morning. How y'all doing? I really want to pop this one off by saying big blessings to all of you. Shout out to you if you woke up. Pray for those who didn't. And man, it's another Monday. Tribunal Mondays, man. It's I'm loving it, man. I'm loving the journey, man. Yeah, so today, main thing I'm really talking to you, want to drop some on your head for some motivation today, going forward, looking at everything I got planned and hopefully what you got planned too, man. It's all about the idea of failure and success and how, as subjective as it can get, it's really all depends on your mindset and how you looking at your life and how you want it to go. Because what I got in here basically saying, like, what does it look like to you? Like, what does failure look like to you? What does success look like to you? And to me, I'm going to go ahead and, give you a little insight into me. What do I think it is? I think the biggest failure that you can actually experience in life is fully quitting, like truly giving up. Like yeah, you can look around some people in your life and certain things. Some people may be kind of slow at certain things, but you will see they never give up. So even though they may not be the best or, they may not be the most consistent, attempts, reps, like as long as that's still in their head to, go out and get better in their field and they craft, even though as we've talked about on here, quotes from the other people who I follow, who I look up to and admire, people like Ian, who just, drill it in my head like, yo, bro, the smartest people in the world work on their craft every day. They're not intelligent. They just work hard on their craft every day. So that's basically what the almost the magnum opus of like, work ethic, man, is being able to consistently do it every day. So, but the only way to get to that point is you got to start and you got to attempt at, making sure you can get it off at least one day, a week. Like how I'm doing this. Like I'm making sure every Monday I'm dropping this every Monday. And before long, it's gonna start being like that. It's gonna start being like clockwork. And yeah, man, that's really the main thing that you want to avoid in, this life of chasing your dreams and chasing your ideal body, chasing your ideal weight, chasing your ideal job, or chasing your ideal business. Like you only experience the biggest failure when you fully quit, when you fully give up. So, I mean, but that's me. Like I said, you got to know what failure looks like for you. Failure to me is fully giving up because looking through my entire life, my memory bank, almost every time I've had anything bad go on or, something not fully go my way, main thing I could talk about is school because that's my most recent thing that I completed, that I finished all the way through. Like it took me 3 years. No, not 3 years. It took me 3 semesters, 3 tries to pass my capstone. Man, I know some people didn't even make it to their capstone, but I know some people after, getting to the end of the road, they last few classes for college, like imagine failing the way to get out twice, knowing how you failed though, and going back executing and then finishing, you know, with flying colors. Like I could have let the failure of me, failing them classes get me down, but shoot, I came back, I locked in, I, fully hammered down what I needed to do, and I focused and I made sure I did it. And that's why I got the main thing right here. To me, true success is the pursuit of a goal, not finishing it. And man, that's something you don't realize until you're done. And that's the craziest thing about it. Like I've been experiencing this with college. Like ever since I've been out, like it's been so hard to capture that spark and well not so hard to capture that spark but to fully capture that spark that I had when I was chasing that degree, because at the point when my mind state was where it was, that was like the highest level at the point of my life where I was, where like I could win it, like, before I fully got in here into this financial world and like fully trying to, understand this and finagle this to where it can work to my benefit and, me learning everything that I need to learn about it. Like, I was feeling kind of lost, man, after I graduated, and it felt like I wasn't chasing nothing. Like, it was really getting to me because I felt like I was just going to work, just, paying bills. And, you know, crazy enough, like I say, what success looks like to other people can be different. So, to you, it may be true success to just, go home. Well, not go home, but, go to your job, get your job done, pay your bills, then come home. Like, that may be true success to you. But man, when I'm in my head and I just go through life and I'm just paying attention to how I am, how my feelings work, how my brain work, man, that's not enough for me. I'm trying to It's so crazy. One of the craziest thing that came to me the other day was the idea and just knowing who Mansa Musa was. Like, it came to me like I'm trying to do something of the caliber of like that. Like, yeah. And I don't fully want to tell everybody. You know how they say about certain things. You don't really want to give your whole sauce out until like you at least start, dripping it. So yeah, man, just remember that, Brand. Might end up start calling myself the modern Mansa Musa, the modern Mansa Musa, man. Triple M, man. Know what it is. But like, nah, for real, man. Like, I wasn't, I wasn't feeling it. Like, I just wasn't feeling like I was all the way there. Like, I was on here, like this planet, like fully doing what I was supposed to do. Because at least when well, not at least, but when I was going through school, like, that was the goal. And the goal was to get a journalism degree. So when I get in the world of journalism, trying to make my journalism company, that like I make as least mistakes as possible, understanding what it is to be, a journalist or to be in a newsroom of, already established journalism outlets. Because the main goal is to be able to build up my own up to that point. And it's so crazy because I just looked up the other day. Hold up. I just looked up the other day when these companies started. Give me a second, please. Like, man, where do I have it at? It's around here somewhere. Forgive me. Oh no, I'm mad. I wrote this stuff down. I'm gonna bring that to you one of these days. Right now, I don't have it. Sadly, I can't find my notes. I don't know where I read it at. It's probably on my notes on my phone, and right now I'm recording. So, it is what it is. But yeah, that's the main thing I just wanted to talk to you about today. Failure and success. Like, what do they look like to you? How do they contribute to, your overall mental health? And, knowing that all because you failed don't mean you lost. And all because, you got success don't mean you fully won. Like, can't never get too high and low in this life, man. And even though you do want to let your experience, not experience, your emotions like flourish so you can fully feel them, sit in them, and understand how your emotions affect you. Like, it all comes down to the end goal. Like, what is you chasing? Like, what is you going after? And to me, man, as long as you got something you chasing, as long as you putting, doing your steps that you need to do to get towards the goal that you're trying to get, man. Like, what else can you ask for? Like, what else can you do? Like, just spread love, man. Chase your dreams and make sure you putting in damn, I hate when I mess up my flow, man, but it's all good. But no, man, just knowing what you want to do for yourself, sticking to it, getting better with your consistency over the years, because I think that's the main thing when people say like, your best don't really come to your 30s because it's like you're supposed to fail. And then once you really lock in what you supposed to lock in on. Over time in your life, that's when that consistency comes. As long as you are consistently trying to be consistent. Oh man, that's hilarious. But yeah, that's the main thing I really want to talk about today. I want to bestow upon you the idea that, man, failure and success are both necessary to experience life. Like, life ain't life unless you winning and losing, because you only get better by realizing where you failed at, and you only get, yeah, and you only get better knowing where you failed at, and you only get better when you make it to your goal, knowing that there's another goal in front of you. And that's really just what I want to drop on you. And really just what I want to drop on you this episode 5 of Tribunal Mondays. After the first month, we still came back, all about being consistent. These Monday shows is right now my main form of consistency. I hope you digging it. Hope you liking it. Now, after that, I'd have bestowed you on that. I ain't gonna leave you out. I always like to drop a few quotes from my friend Hope. She be dropping them quotes on the stories. So I be dropping them her quotes that she dropped for me. I drop them on you because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like everybody in the world, I feel like at least everybody in the world is worth one quote. Or, I'm gonna figure out how to put this, but almost everybody can say something that means something that can hit to a lot of people overall. Like, you just gotta believe, in your life. You gotta believe in what you're doing. But yeah, so this is the quotes we got for today. I got 4 quotes for you today. From Pearl Bailey, she said, "You never find yourself until you face the truth. Do with that what you may." After that, we got Amelia Earhart. I hope I said that right. I hope I'm not butchering any names. "The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity." Like, it's all about starting, man. It's all about starting. It's all about acting. It's all about doing. Everything else that goes into acting, into doing. Like, that's where the tenacity comes. Because, hey, man, once you start, you start. Like, once you on the field, you on the field. Once you on the court, you on the court. At that point, it's about it's about staying calm and performing. That's what it's all about. It's about staying calm, staying in your mushu, but performing. Like, that's what it's all about, man. Um, Barbara Cochran. Oh my Lord, bro, these some names this morning. the best success, the best successes came on the heels of failure. Basically driving home what we talking about today, man. How success and failure all feeds into this thing we call life, to give you your ups and downs. So, you know, but to know that somebody else knows that, hey man, like, my best success, like my biggest wins, graduating college, come from losses, fail twice at the end of the road, just to make it through with a big smile, flying colors, being an Eagle. Shout out Georgia Southern. Shout out to my Eagles out there. We always out here. You already know Georgia. I heard you say Southern. I heard it. Yes, sir. And shoot, last but not least, the beautiful, the realest, Michelle Obama. Your success will be determined by your own confidence and fortitude. So if you ain't gonna step, then it really don't even matter. After everything we talked about, that's the main thing I wanted to drop right there from the Michelle Obama quote, man. Yeah, how your success will be determined by your own confidence and fortitude. And imagine how this sound coming from the first lady. She know what confidence and fortitude look like. She was next to, Barack. And regardless of how, how they been going, growing up and understanding what really going on with politics, regardless of how you feel. And I still feel like this, regardless of how I feel about how they try to paint him, what he did. Like regardless, like we had 40, 43, if not, just being a politician, man. Like regardless, he showed us it can be done. We know it's still a lot of stuff that got to be done, but hey, man, life is all about planting seeds. And if you know, because I ain't gonna get into all of that stuff, but just looking at it from an overarching stand view, like future, looking back when we have another black president, we're gonna be able to say, hey, it wasn't all perfect, it wasn't all peaches and cream, but when bro really stepped up in front of the world, was like, yo, I'm the first black president. Like it was something to admire. It is, regardless of how you feel, regardless of what went down. Hey, we had whole like it was just a time to be alive, bro. Jeezy had my president is black, my Lambo is blue. Like it was good vibes going on when bro was president, even though but that's not my field. So it's not my field yet. We gonna talk about politics later on in life. But as long as you're here with me on these Mondays, you'll get to see that one day. But yeah, man, it's been another good morning. I want to wish you a happy Monday. Today is, oh, I don't know today's date. Well, it don't matter because regardless, it's Monday and we're going to have a good one. So, hey, man, let's not forget, man. Let's win the day. Let's win the week. Let's win the month. Let's win the year. I'm out of here, man. It's your boy Tribe Delante, Tribunal Mondays, episode 5. Putting some sauce on it. Hey, man, have a good night. No, have a good morning. Oops, excuse me.